Hello, welcome to Cycling Tips Dave here, and this time last year I was checking out a few of the climbs that were probably going to be a bit decisive at the Tour. Bit of a recon, shall we say. Well, I'm doing it again, or more to the point. These lads are the AG2R Citroën Le Mondial team. I'm going to be tagging along for today's Stage 8 recon. It's a toughie, we're in the Alps and the lads are getting ready. Let's see what goes on with a Grand Tour team, Tour de France recon day. All right then, team recon, tell us where we're going. Tell us what we're doing.
Oh, I always forget the names of the climbs, but we're doing a recon of an Alp stage of the Tour de France with 3 big Alp cols.
It's stage 8.
Yep.
Now, who decides what stage is your recon? Who decides what stages are worth going and checking out?
Trainers, the sports directors, of course, since we're here on training camp, the sports director, they always look at what's practical. Which climbs are close and where do we pass? I will just take that one.
So it's not. This isn't just for recon. This is a training camp as well.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Now a lot of people will realise that. Yeah, teams have training camps at the start of the season, and then there's the racing. They don't realise that there's ones in the middle, preparation for the big racing. On average, how many days a year are you away from home?
I was just talking to one of your colleagues about it. I think between 200 and 220. That
really?
For sure, yeah.
Holy moly!
I do like most of the years 85 to 90 race days, and then all of December is in Spain, all of January is in Spain. Like you said, training camps like these ones, it adds up.
It certainly does. It must be pretty easy to pack your bag. You must be on autopilot all the time.
Oh yeah. When I close my suitcase, I think like, do I have my shoes, my helmet, and my glasses? Yeah. Okay, then that should do it. Those are the only things. And even if I don't bring those, there's spare ones in the truck always. So.
Hey, that's all right. That's
pretty
not
easy.
Too bad at all. Not too bad. All right, so it's not just a bit of training, checking out the route. It's also time to get some shots for the media. Benoit's turn. Right, so the team isn't doing the full stage today, they're just doing the last 90k, which I suppose is the decisive stuff. First climb of the day though, well, things don't always go to plan because it's closed off, or at least part of it is, so we're looping round, going to join up somewhere down the back somewhere. Alright, we are here with current Olympic champion Greg Van Avermaet. Now you've been here since Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
Awesome. It's been terrible weather.
Yeah.
Terrible weather. And just off camera, you were saying you never use the turbo because I figured with it being so rainy and so cold up here, you would have jumped on the turbo.
No, GB said to me, you can go on the turbo. I said, I never do this on training camps because, you know, when you go on training camps, you go to nice places normally.
Yeah.
And why you can go then inside on a trainer? It's something that doesn't go in my head. So if I don't train, or I prefer to go out 2 hours in the rain and just try to enjoy it. That's at least still a little bit.
What about back home in Belgium when it's horrible weather? Did you jump on the turbo?
People always laugh at this when I say, but in Belgium it never rains the whole day. So if it's raining the whole day, I'm probably having a rest day, and if it's a train day, I'll wait until it's dry.
What makes a particular stage worth reconning for the people that aren't in the know? What are the characteristics you're looking for a stage to recon?
I think it's always good to see it. For us, I think today 90% it was not worth it to do, but in this 10% you may be in the break, you end up with not such a strong riders or not real climbers, then you maybe have a chance, and then it's an advantage, because then you know the region really well, you know where it gets steeper, where it flats out a bit, you know the descents, you know what's coming. And it gives you also a little bit more confidence. I think that's probably the most important. You know what you have to eat, and I think this gives this little extra, and it's also in the end a good training. Why not train on the roads where you need to race? That's also what I said also in Flanders. What I do every day, it's on the racing parkour of Flanders, so it helps you to do these races quite well.
I'd say in Flanders it's to help you know exactly what cobbles are where, but there's that many. But you will have done these time and time again, surely. You'll know some of these climbs from doing them, whatever, the Dauphiné, the Tour de France. Have you got a photographic memory for the roads?
Yeah, the older you get, the more the climbs you did, so you more know, and you know also more than the moments that you suffered, because a lot of times I did all these climbs in Gruppetto. But I have quite some good memories also here in Grand Bernard. I was keeping the yellow jersey in 2018. So then you think, oh, that they had to be strong, because it's not that easy of a parkour. And then you have kind of the cool feeling that you still achieved something in your life, that you did quite well on a stage like this and on climbs like this, which still impressed me quite a lot, because when you ride them today, you feel how hard they really are. So it's kind of cool to do all these recons, but I have to say I'm also always missing a little bit the people in the race. It's a different feeling in the race. You have the people cheering, especially in the Tour.
Yeah.
And this gives you always this little extra, I think, to go a little bit deeper. Today you guys were probably there, but it's not the same. It doesn't motivate me that much.
No, we're not quite the same as thousands upon thousands of people. Alright, there we are. That is it from the AG2R Citroën Le Mondial Team Recon Day. I hope it's been of some insight to you. Good to talk to a couple of the lads there from the team, find out what they've got to say about the day. Give us a subscribe, because we've got plenty more videos coming, including maybe 1 or 2 more from this trip. And until next time, thank you for watching and enjoy your riding.